3.1. How to add decimals. Negative 5.62 plus negative 12.9. You're first going to want to write down both of your decimals. Then add your zeros. And then you're going to want to add 2 plus 0 is 2, 6 plus 9 is 17, put down your decimal, 5 plus 2 is 7, and 0 plus 1 is 1. And you add your negative sign, and this is your answer, negative 17.72. How to subtract decimals. So, negative 5.39 minus negative 2.6. So you're first going to want to write down your decimals. And then put your zeros. And you're just going to want to subtract. 9 minus 0 is 9. And then you're going to, 3 minus 6, you have to borrow. 13 minus 6 is 9. 7, sorry. 4 minus 2 is 2, and 1 minus 0 is 1. And you put your negative sign, and your answer is negative 12.79. 3.2, how to multiply decimals. 4.02 times 0.7. So you're going to want to write your problems down, and then you're going to want to multiply. 2 times 7 is 14, and 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 4 is 28. And then put a 0 down, and then 0 times 2 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0, and 0 times 4 is 0. And then 4 plus 0 is 0, 7, 8, and 2. So now, since there's 2 letters behind the decimal, and there's 1 here, that's 3, so you move it over 3. 1, 2, 3. And your answer is 2.874. 3.3, how to divide decimals. 1.06 divided by 0.2. So whatever goes first goes last, and this last goes first. The first letter cannot have any, the first number cannot have any decimal, so you're going to have to move the decimal to the right as many times. So that's once, so that means the number in the middle is going to have to move 1 to the right too. So there. And then you just divide like normally. 2 divided by 10 is 5. Then you bring down your 6. And then 2 times 3 is 6. And that's it. Your answer is 5.3. 3.4, how to solve equations containing decimals. W minus 5.8 equals 1.2. So you're going to want to write down your problem. And since this is subtraction, the subtraction is addition, so it is plus 5.8 plus 5.8, and then plus 5.8 plus negative 5.8 is both 0. Cross them out, and then you just add this like a normal decimal thing. So it's 2 plus 8 equals 10. 1 plus 5 equals 6, plus 1 is 7, and your decimal goes straight down. So W equals 7.0. Now K plus 3.91 equals 28.00. So you're going to want to do the opposite of addition, so that's subtraction. Minus 3.91 and minus 3.91. So then you're going to want to cross these out, and then you're going to want to subtract these answers that I've written wrong. So you're going to want to borrow. That's 9, 0, 4, 2. K equals 24.09. 2 times y equals negative 1.44. So you're going to want to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So you're just going to want to do divided by 1.2 and divided by 1.2. And you cross this out. And then you're going to want to divide 1.44 by 1.2. So you're going to want to write it down. And since you have to move the decimal away, you have to move it over once. So it's 12 divided by 14.4. And 12 goes into 14 once. Bring down the 4. And then 12 goes into 24 2 times equally. So then your answer is 1.2. So that means y equals 1.2. Negative 8.2 equals not negative, 0.6. So you're going to do the opposite of division, which is multiplication. And here, same thing. Or 8.2. Cross these out, and then you can put it on the column. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 8 is 48. 2, 9, 4. So that means n equals 449.2.
Now that you've done this, you're going to cross out both of the 82s.
6 over 15 plus 3 over 15. First going to want to do 6 plus 3 over 15, and that equals 9 over 15, and this can't be simplified, so that's the answer. 3.5, how to subtract fractions. So it's 21 over 24 minus 1/2. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do 21 over 24 times 2, and that is 42 over 84, or 48. And then you're going to want to do the same but with the 1 1/2, 24, and that equals 24 over 48. then you just don't want to solve it like a normal one. It is 21 over 24 minus 24 over 48. You're going to want to do 24 minus 21 over 48. Sorry. This is 38 over 48, and that equals 22 over 48. Now, you can simplify that, and you can make it 22 divided by 2, 48 divided by 2, and that is 11 over 48 divided by 2 is 24. And that's your answer. 11 over 24. 1 1/4 times negative 2 over 3. So you're going to want to do 1 times negative 2 and 4 times 3. Now, 2 can go into 4 2 times. 2 can go into itself 1 time. So then your answer will be 1/6. Negative 1/6. Lesson 3.7, how to divide decimals. 3 over 4 divided by 6 over 7. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to flip the second fraction over. So it would be 3 over 4 times 7 over 6. Since you flipped it, that's why you would do times. And then you solve it like a normal multiplication. Normal multiplication thing. So it would be 3 times 7 over 4 times 6. 3 goes into 3 once, and 3 goes into 3 twice. 1 times 7 is 7, and 4 times 2 is 8. And that's your answer. 3.8, how to solve equations containing m plus 1 over 6 equals 5 over 6. So you're going to want to do the opposite of addition, which is subtraction, minus 1 over 6 and minus 1 over 6. And positive negative 6 minus positive negative, that crosses out to 0. And then you have to do 5 over 6 minus 1 over 6. And since you have the same, since you have common denominators, you're going to want to do 5 minus 1, which is 4 over 6. And when you simplify, divided by 2, that equals 2 over 3. So then you're going to want to do m equals 2 over 3 minus 5 over 6. But never mind. This isn't, that's not it. Your answer is 2 over 3. N minus 1 over 5 equals 3 over 5. Since this is minus, you're going to want to change it to addition. Since this is subtraction, you change it to addition. Plus 1 over 5. And that equals 0. And plus 1 over 5. And since they have the same common denominator, 3 plus 1 is 4 over 5. And your answer is 4 over 5. now you're going to want to do 1 over 5 times x equals 4. And you're going to want to flip 1 over 5, the reciprocal, which is 5 over 1. And 1 times 1 is 1, and 5 times 5 is 25. And when you put those together, they both equal 1. So since you get the reciprocal and you put it next to the 4. So it's 5 over 1. And then you're going to want to do x equals 4 over 1 times 5 over 1. That equals 4 times 5 over 1 equaling 20 over 1, which equals 20. Six over 1 times y equals 1 over 2. You're going to want to get the reciprocal of 6 over 1, which is 1 over 6, and put that next to the 1 over 2, which would be like that. Then you're going to do y equals 1 over 2 times 1 over 6. And that equals 1 times 1 and 2 times 6, which equals 1 over 12.